Plant Tuff is a very, very unique thing. We're really three products in one doing three distinctively different things. We provide the silicon for plant stress management, we provide micronutrients to fill out the nutrient profile or nutrient needs of the plant, and then we also adjust the pH, working in the soil to make that pH ideal for maximum nutrient availability. So that's really the three parts in the one product. The first thing is silicon is like an armoring for the plant. So if you look at silicon when it's applied to the soil, the plant takes it up through the roots and moves it to the outer extremities of the plant. And in that process, it coats the cells of the plant, making that for a much tougher cell. So when you look at, for example, resistance to high temperatures, the way that works is the silicon actually coats the stomates of the plant, which are those cell vessels on the underside of leaves. So it helps the plant regulate the transpiration of moisture through the plant. It also then, through its thickening of the cells, makes a much sturdier stalk. So if you're growing a wheat crop, for example, that stalk is going to be much more resistant to lodging because the way silicon armors that cell, it makes it for a much tougher cell wall. Not only does it contain silicon, it contains a package of micronutrients. So when you put on a ton per acre of Plant Tuff, you're really putting on 28 pounds of manganese, you're adding a significant amount of iron, magnesium, calcium to that nutrient profile as well. And one of the more important ones there is calcium. Because just like silicon making a tougher cell wall, calcium does the same thing. Makes it for a tough plant with thick cell walls that also are much more resistant to fungal disease attacks. And the last thing that Plant Tuff does, and this is this whole three-in-one thing we talk about, is Plant Tuff adjusts your soil pH. What makes us very unique is we're a soluble material, much more soluble than calcium carbonate or ag lime. We are calcium silicate in Plant Tuff. It's a soluble form of calcium that once you've applied it to the soil, you start to adjust your pH almost immediately. So within 2 to 3 weeks of applying a Plant Tuff to your field, you're going to start to see your pH change, which means those nutrients that are locked up in your soil today are available for the plant to take up, and you start to see the yield benefits year one.